Welcome to Dad Challenge. We're on day 63. Let's go. Okay, everyone. Well, we are now in a mine underneath Death Valley, looking for some iron. So we're going to continue pushing deeper here. Let's just, and I just remember we got to run upstairs or up above the surface though, and get a little more food. We're going to run low. So that is our first order of the day. This is make sure it's not nighttime. I think we should be able to have plenty of wheat to grab here. At least to make some more bread if need be. Remember there being some... You guys... You aren't stuck down here, are you? Okay, good. Just making sure. And while we're at it... There you go. Oops. Wasn't as much wheat there as I thought there might be. Well, that was not good on my part there. I just got stuck where that got stuck. Oh, the way it goes in this game. That's too funny. Alright, we can't be wasting time here. Head back in. Get some sleep. Let's real quickly bolster this up a little bit here. Because we are... Wow, that transformed back fast. Okay. I think we saw some watermelons. Not the ideal food source, but we'll do. Oh, here we go. We got a patch over here. This will be better. Yeah. I think we can take lots of make lots of bread for us. And of course, the great thing about the watermelon is you don't have to worry about not growing back unless there's wheat planted in the way, which can always be a problem. Okay, here we go. So watermelon only grows on adjacent blocks. So we'll leave those. I think I screwed that one up. And let's go ahead and take this guy right here as well. So he's kind of in the way. Okay, let's make some bread real quick and head back down. Excuse me? Pardon me? I got a crafting table in the cave here. Alright. And let's do this. Okay. There we go. 20 bread, 13 watermelon. I think we're going to be in much better shape here. Don't need the seeds. Keep those there. That bow is almost done. All right, let's go. Real quick, I'm gonna swap that. That way it's just one little happy spot away here. Okay. Get the coal. We are on the big search for lots of iron. We'll see how this goes from a timing point. I'm thinking we need at least probably 1.5 stacks of iron. A little more than that. One for an iron golem up on the north side of Challengeville. One for south side of Challengeville. And then I took my free torch. There we go. And one for some more armor for us. We're running low. That's kind of nice. That little glow there, the glowstone. Friendly little bat. I'm hearing creeper noise. We're just going to take out these guys so they don't cause us problems. Yeah, this one's going to be in the way. Okay. We had a dead end, but I'm hearing creeper noises. So let's dig a little more into this area here. See if we don't break through to another cavern. There must be more here. Okay. That looks clear that way. I should say not clear. Looks like we're kind of full there. Perhaps this way. And you know what? Let's do this. Ah, didn't want to put that there. Oh, jeez. I tell you. It's the fumbling of the fingers on the keyboard. I did it again. What am I doing? One there, there. I don't understand this. Why did that do that again? Okay. I'm on the pickaxe. Anyway. Not there. Let's see. Unless he's up on the surface, this is kind of. Okay, it's coming from my right. I don't know if you guys can. I think you guys can hear directional sound here. I have stereo. Is he on the surface? This cave might be a bust, guys. Oh, silly me. We are not thinking. Could very well be below us as well. In fact, I think that's what's going on. Okay, where was the loudest? Kind of right in here, right? Let's dig down a little bit. Okay, not that way. Also got pretty loud over here. We'll make a couple more attempts. If this doesn't pan out to be anything, we'll try another cave entrance. It's just nice because we already have our staging area. There's nothing. Not that way. Okay, I dug this way, I dug that way. It's been loudest in here. And I know there's several like entrances because we've closed up one hole at least upstairs, above on the surface. I'm wondering, maybe I'm going about this the wrong way doing this hit or miss thing. We shouldn't just plow through underneath a little bit. Right here, yeah. Okay, we found some copper. Let's take advantage of that. So we can use that for more tooling. I just want to make sure I got a way back out. Oh, gotta be careful there. Don't dig underneath your feet. Alright, well, while we're digging this copper, let's do dad joke of the day here. Where do pirates get their new hooks? Where do pirates get their new hooks? Well, at a secondhand store, of course. I thought that one was pretty good. We hit a lot of copper here, guys. Okay. And I kind of dug myself into a hole. That guy's still pretty loud. Oh, coal. Fantastic. We will take that. Is that it? One? Okay, there we go. It's like there's got to be more. Alright, that to me sounded like a cavern sound. We're got to be close to something here. Alright, I think we're just going to systematically mine a couple of directions here. See if we can figure out what's going on. Just hearing way too many noises for there not to be a cavern of some sort right at our feet or across the way here. Hey, there we go. This is what we came for. Good old iron. And I am full on inventory. Okay, hold on. Let's take care of that real quick. What else can I throw in? This one extra candle can go in that pile. Alright, we're doing good on copper. Alright, so I did that way. Let's keep going this way. Wasn't a lot of iron there. How far away from a cavern can you hear these cavern noises and zombie noises? And I think I called him a creeper. I sometimes mix that up. I think what it is creeper startled me so much that that's the first thing that comes out of my mouth. Alright, any more pickaxes? No. Okay. Oh, yep. There we go. I thought I had one more. More copper. Let's see, this leads to anything else in here, which would be good. Oh, we might have broke through, guys. I think we just had our breakthrough. Or is that where I dug earlier? Not sure. We're going to find out shortly. All the zombie sounds have stopped, though. Makes me wonder if we're not in the right spot. But this copper find just keeps going. This is amazing. How much copper is in here? I really shouldn't dig above my head directly either. That's not smart. We've learned our lesson way too many times. And I gotta make more inventory space here. We got something around us, guys. I'm hearing the noises. Unless it's that bat. What? What is that noise? Oh, lovely. Enderman. Okay, we're not going to look at that. I should know that noise. Look at all. I can't believe. I don't think I've ever seen so much copper in my life. This is just crazy, guys. But yeah, I think we found the opening. Or a opening of some sort in here. Alright, we gotta go back and recoup here. Let's get back to our staging area. Now, if I can remember how to mark this guy. Okay, going back. Oh. Okay, let's get rid of this. Did I take out? I don't know where to go. Hold on. That's not the way out. It's really hard to navigate when you can't look where you're going. And I think that's where I need to go, Mr. Enderman. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. How to navigate this? Oh, this might be my way out. No, we haven't been here before. We have not been here before at all. Okay. Can't look down. Alright, let's keep pushing, I guess. Okay, that looks like that goes back outside. Okay, we go down backwards. At the moment. Do Endermen attack you if you happen to bump into them? I guess we're going to find out. Alright. We gotta get our way back to our staging area at some point, somehow. I know I didn't go through this narrow passageway yet. That's what has me kind of confused. There we go. Alright, let me think about this here. I mean, this was like 3 finds of copper in 1, if not 4. And this is just ridiculous. In a good way, of course. Alright. So somehow... my way out this way. No. Because that's all enclosed. Where did I come down from? And then I go up that... yeah, that's the way it goes back out, right? Yeah. Go slow through here. I know I came from this direction somehow. Oh. I think I dug out my stairwell. Okay. That would certainly explain some things. So let's put that back in. I didn't quite do that right there. Here we go. Okay. Because what I'm thinking is we don't want to lose all the stuff we just found. And to be honest, I need a break from the Enderman there. Okay. Raw iron we're going to stash in here. Look at all that copper. Alright, we need to make some furnaces. We gotta bolster up our tooling. Furnace, can't spell it right. One. We'll make 2. Didn't necessarily mean to drop the block, but that's okay. Furnace. 1 furnace can go there. I think that Enderman's following us. Apparently he likes us. Alright. Coal. Copper. More coal. More copper. All right, let's put our excess copper in here for now. Wow, look at all that copper. That is amazing. Okay, we already have 3 ingots. That's good. Oh, you know what? Seeing now we got a lot of activity. Let's do that. Drop the iron ingots off here as well. Don't need all these blocks either. Alright, feeling a little good about that. We're almost out of pickaxes, so we definitely need to make more of those. We're okay on the swords, I think. But the pickaxes are going to be a problem if we don't take care of them. So let's do that. And I gotta be mindful how much wood. We got 3 blocks there. 24 sticks. Okay. I think we might be okay for a while. But let's see how we look here. Okay, pickaxe. Copper pickaxe. There we go. That looks good. Alright. Can we get sleep? No, it's not nighttime yet. Alright. Yeah, that's the one problem being down in the caverns. You just no idea how far away you are from day or night. So we shall continue because we just don't know. Alright. That Enderman is going to be a problem. Do I just try to take him out? I don't think I'm strong enough and fast enough to get him. Because he starts doing that teleportation thing. And alright, we need to highlight this entryway much better. Oh, you know what? Andy left a great tip too for us. He said when you're in the caves, you could potentially leave some signs to help navigate. What do you need for signs? So we can leave ourselves an actual little message of where to go. So 3 signs. So we can say go left, go right. That is just a brilliant idea, guys. So thank you, Andy, for that comment. That is probably going to save our butts here. I think I went the wrong way. Nope. That's the exit. Okay, hold on. So it was this way. There we go. Alright, let's take out that block. We're going to make this entrance a little bit more obvious. And just having a narrow passway. Okay. And, yep, this might be a perfect spot for 1 sign, actually. So, put it right here. If I come up out of here, okay, there we go. I'm going to say, go to the right here. Stage to the right. There we go. Cool. Meaning staging area. Alright, let's keep going. And this is okay, but I'd like it to be a little more open, a little clearer. Mark with intent. That's what I gotta be better at doing, guys. Marking with intent. Okay. I'm gonna burn through the signs pretty quick, but you know what? I'm thinking it's a completely appropriate here. Stage right. or stage left, I mean. Actually, let's do it this way. There we go. That's looking more like it. Okay, we have a couple ways we can go. Hopefully that Enderman's going to leave us alone. And of course he's not. Which just makes it very difficult to tell where I am going. I'm seeing a lot of dirt. Excuse me, pardon me. Okay, I think that way's a bust, I do believe. I'd block him off, except I think he can teleport through the walls. Hopefully that was a quick enough glance not to be a problem. We said this way leads back outside, so that's no good. I thought we had another area in here to explore. This is just where I dug out all the copper. That is. You are annoying. Okay, we went down that way. I can't believe this is all there is, considering how many noises we've heard. So let's do this. Let's come down here. Let's dig a little further. See if we see anything. Hopefully the Enderman will leave us alone. It's taunting us. Just begging us to look at him. Daring us to look at him. I'm actually pleasantly surprised because I saw his eyes a couple times, but maybe I was angled enough. We didn't make direct contact with him. Eye contact, that is. This is crazy. Well, we do know there's some iron down here. Not a lot, but some. Okay, found more coal. This is good. Yeah, I don't mind all the digging here if we find coal in the meantime. Hold on, let me... There we go. That'll make it easier to see. Alright, we got 26 minutes left in the episode. Where to go now? I think we did a hard right? Okay, let's go back this way. Okay, I'm hearing another creeper sound. Unless, maybe we're just too close to the surface. But Wow. That sounds very close. So I don't know. Alright, so I did 2 rights. Let's try this way. We're gonna go about 10 deep in the direction here, and nothing really, right? Alright, well, if you hear noises, let's try going down. I mean, where is that coming from? Okay. I'm thinking this is a bust too. Alright, let's head back to our staging area. We aren't getting much out of this here. That was where we found the coal, right? Just because we're so close. Hold on, 1 sec. Oh, interesting. We found water though. When you find water, that can sometimes mean a cavern. Alright, here's a plan. Let's block that off. Let's go a little bit to the side. See any opening? As I went the wrong direction. Nothing. Alright. Well, let's go a little bit this way. We'll take the extra copper. I'm just surprised because there seems like there's a lot of cave openings around Death Valley. And you would think we would have run into something of significance. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to get the last of this copper here, try to dig through a little bit on the wall. If we don't find anything, we go back to our staging area, head back up to the surface, and see if we can't find another entrance. I know we filled in one hole right there at the village where all the creepers were coming through. Yeah, not seeing anything. Okay. Back we go. Torches on the right as we exit. Staging area up to the left. That worked out great. Staging area to the right. Okay. So nighttime? It is. Okay. We'll get our sleep. So that way we don't see any phantoms. And let's collect our copper. I don't know that we're coming back down to the staging area here, so let's collect our coal. And I'm gonna have an inventory problem getting all this stuff back, though. Ah, you know what? Do I have enough to make a copper blocks? That will help us consolidate quite a bit. Okay, hold on. Put you back in. We might just let this go, actually. Go to town. So here's what I'm thinking. I think we can make copper blocks, and then that allows you to store even more. Yeah. Wow, 13 copper blocks. Only if that was iron. That'd be fantastic, right, guys? Okay. So, you know what? This is an easy staging area to get to. Let's just take our iron. Anything else I absolutely need from here? Redstone's kind of precious later. No, I think we're okay. We just have a ton of copper to come back for. Okay. Make a mental note. Come back for the copper. Shouldn't be too bad. Our infamous place where we got taken out by the skeleton and chainmail. Well, I kind of was kind of alert on that one there. All right, let's get the house fixed real quick. We're gonna drop off our stuff. There we go. And a little bit of repair work here. Yeah, I saw him. I just didn't quite react soon enough, I believe. Should be another wood block, right? Well, guess you're getting the cobblestone repair. And we're out of windows, aren't we? That's going to be probably a problem for the small guy. So let's do this. We'll just block that in there. Okay. And only because traversing this is going to drive me nuts. Let's build this back up here a little bit. There we go. It's a little better. Not the prettiest, but functional. Okay. Check our inventory, how we're doing. All right, I think we're good. Let's. Where was that other cave opening I closed in? It wasn't there, but it was kind of over here somewhere, right? You would think it would be obvious. I did too good of a job. I think part of the problem is once the grass starts growing, you just don't recognize it anymore. Wow. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Okay, let's go over here. We kind of had a little bit of a cavernous area. I don't know anything's down here. Oh. Maybe this is something. Cool. All right, we'll take it. Doesn't look like much of a cave, but we'll take the coal. Yeah, and that's the way the game goes. Sometimes in search for a huge cavern with lots of resources, and you just come up empty-handed. Although, actually, in terms of finding copper and coal, probably couldn't ask for a better day. Just not much on the iron point of view. You know what? Let's leave a light there. Doesn't come back to bite us in the future. Okay, that was that. I don't know if this goes anywhere or not. Looks like it just goes back up ground. All right. Let's traverse through here. I'm not gonna worry about that chunk of coal. Don't want to deal with the water. All right, follow that there. No. Hold on. We got something here. Oh, that was funny. I think I heard the cartographer guy actually scribbling. I don't know that I've ever heard that before. Alright, we got a little bit of a drop off there. Okay, let's be mindful of that. We'll block this portion here so we can walk across. We'll check out this level first. Alright, this is already becoming a maze. So we can go down there. We might have found something here, guys. Okay. This is definitely starting to open up a little bit. Too many passageways, though. Okay. I'm not seeing any iron anywhere yet. But I think we found our big cave. Or the approach to it anyway. Ah, we got some lava, guys. I'm going to lay off in the copper for a little while. Alright, let's do this. We know that that's going to be way out. Question is, any diamonds? Okay, we got more coal. See where this goes. I feel like it's taking us back up, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Just means we're going up. Alright, dead end. I always like to go a little bit further sometimes, just to try to take out the surprise of a mob coming at us. They always like to get you when your back's turned. Especially those creepers. Very rarely do you encounter them head on like we just did up on the surface. Oh, and I probably should eat. Okay. So we found 3 things of iron so far. Nothing to go home bragging about, right? All right. So go this way, I guess. Do we go full circle? Might have. Still too clumsy here. Okay. Kind of lost where we were going. Okay, I think that's interesting. Does this go back outside, or is this... No, this just opens up, I think. Yeah. Creeper there. I see him. He can't do anything to us from there. I don't believe. I think I just threw my torch at him. Yeah, that'll teach you. Trying to get the jump attack going, but that's not working well for me here. All right, we are out of torches, my friends. So we need to regroup here real quick. You know what? I'm thinking this is probably a good place for staging area number 2. Let's go ahead and take care of that. Nope, not with the not with all the gravel right there. Hold on. We'll just fill this in. I hope that doesn't screw me up. Was there a walkway on this other side? We can get through. Yeah, okay. No, I think we're okay then. Oh, that's not good. What was I saying about that creeper not being a problem for us? Yeah. I take that back. And I can't completely enclose this area because I don't have any torches. So I can't get the door up yet because it'll be complete blackness. All right. Crafting table. Torch. I don't... Okay, good. Probably more than what we needed. But at the moment, I don't care. Okay. Door. Let's get him in place. And to do that, I think I need more blocks. Oh, yeah, we want to close that up. Close that in. Doorway there. Okay. I think we're back in business here. Not the prettiest, but hey, it will do. Because we are starting to get far enough away. If we lose everything, I, for one, will not be able to find it. All right, there we go. Oh, and it's nighttime. All right, 5 minutes left in the episode. This is getting interesting here. for a mining day. You know what? Let's make a chest real quick since we're here. We'll just place that right there. All right. Don't need those guys. Don't need that. Don't need that. The seeds. Okay. I don't have any real ore to put into a furnace at the moment, so we're just going to keep marching forward here. Our food is okay. Now, the trick is light this puppy up with intention so that we know. I gotta be mindful that there's that upper part there. We might get a surprise if we're not careful. I wonder if that was that waterway we kind of started coming across earlier. This is like a... Huh. Okay, we've been here before a little bit. So remember when we thought this went outside? Or I thought it went outside? No. It was just an underground grassy area. Because grass grows in caves with no light all the time. Alright, more coal. So unfortunately, it probably means our staging area is very close to the first one. But, hey, how are we to know? Dead end. Okay. Of course, the trouble I have is I can't pick up that bed. Because that's now our spawn point. Alright. So we know we've been there. I don't think there's anything in here unless we happen to... Oh, you know what? So we don't turn ourselves around. Place that one down there. Okay, this is where I got to be careful because, you know what, we're going to do this. I'm going to come back around. I think, okay, here's what we'll do. I need to know that, well, oh, I only have the one block. Hold on. Fix that problem. I swore I heard a villager. There we go. Those are just a little too far away for me to hit. There we go. Got a little bit of a platform here. That way we can kind of see a little better what's going on. Alright. Looks like we gotta go down. Should have done that anyway. The creeper leads the way, right? Leads the way to nowhere. And I think I've been this way, right? Oh, that didn't work out so well there, guys. There we go. All right, we've been there too. We need to start backtracking. Seven seconds here. All right, I'm just going to get back to our little staging area. And then we know we need to go right when we're done. Okay, we're out of time. I think we found out where the cave's starting to open up a bit, so this is good. I was getting a little concerned in the beginning. It might be a day that wasn't so fruitful. Found a lot of coal, a lot of copper, so that's really good. Tomorrow we'll keep digging a little bit more. We just did not find much iron at all. If this is a bust, we'll head back up to the surface of Death Valley there again and see if we can find another opening. I know there's the big mountainside right next to the village. Maybe we'll have more luck kind of going into that. All right, so thank you again for joining us all as always, and see you tomorrow.